Hi everyone, Coach Greg here with Roaring Fork Fencers Club. We've got a lot of requests for video to go through our stretching routine that we do in class. So we're going to record it quickly today, and you're going to be able to use this video as a reference if you need to do some fencing stretches at home, especially if you're feeling tight or otherwise want to add to your flexibility when you're not actually at class. This is a really short routine, so you can do it in just a few minutes. And it's also a active stretching routine. It's not static, so you don't really need to warm up. Our first 2 or 3 exercises get your body a little warmed up, and then the more static stretches and the deeper stretches, you're already going to be ready for those. So you won't have to really worry about injury. And big credit and thanks to my friend Michael Green at Emerald City Fencing Club for the inspiration for a lot of the stretches that we're doing. Great, so you don't really need anything special. You don't need any special space or props. You just need to get yourself ready. All right, it's going to be 9 total stretches, and we're going to start. The first one's going to be athletic skips, backwards and forwards. You're going to do 5 times forwards and backwards. Athletic skips are coming up and forwards every time, and also back. So I just finished my first set. I have 3 more to go after finishing my second. All right, set 3, drive your knees, drive your hands, making sure I don't run into anything. But as you see, I can do this in any sort of space. Okay, I'm gonna finish my last set here and up the intensity just a little bit. All right, the second one we're gonna do is over-unders, so-called, because we're stepping over an imaginary bar and then going under an imaginary bar. We're going to do this 5 times each way. So we're just about to finish up the second set here. Going on our third set, over the bar, under the bar, over the bar, under the bar. Trying to make sure that we keep our shoulders as upright as possible in the squat position. All right, just finishing up number 4. Here comes the last one. This is a great stretch for your hips. We use our hips a lot, so we want to have them nice and warmed up. The third that we're doing is called jump wide squats. You can do 5 to 10 of these, and it's your choice depending how much flexibility you want. For the sake of a shorter video, we're just going to do 5. So we start with our feet together, and then we jump wide and squat. Jump up, jump wide and squat. Jump up, keep your shoulders up, your back straight. Should be doing nice squat form. Last one, jump wide, squat, and up. All right, that's 1/3 of the way done. We've already done 3. The next one we're going to do is squat reaches, and these are going to be improving flexibility in our hamstrings, which is very important. I'm going to show you from 2 angles. You can either do these 5 to 10 times. Once again, for the sake of brevity, we're just going to do it 5 times. And as you can see, I'm actually breathing a little bit, which means I am warming up enough to safely do some deeper stretches later. So to do these, I'm going to make a good squat down, gently hold my toes, straighten my legs, and then stand up. If I'm not flexible enough to hold my toes, it's no big deal. Just keep good form. Squat, hold, extend, and up. From the side, squat, hold, extend, and up. If I can't reach and hold, it'll look something like this. Still in this position, and up. Last one, squat, extend, and up. All that matters is that you're feeling a stretch a little bit. You don't need a crazy big stretch. We don't want you to hurt yourself. Flexibility and building it is all about small increments. If you do this routine every day, 5 days a week for a month, and you only have a small stretch feeling every time, you're going to be noticing a huge difference in flexibility from when you start to when you end. All right, here are some more, or number 5, the athletic lunges, reverse with a knee tuck. So we're going to do 5 of these per side. I'm going to use an athletic lunge stance, and on my left side, I'm going to reach back. My knee is near the ground but not touching, and I'm going to drive that forward and tuck my knee before coming back down. From the side, you can see that I'm reaching back, knee almost to the ground, not touching, and then driving forward with the knee. I'm going to keep from the side because that's better space management for me. I'm going to do 4 more per side. And they actually go pretty quickly when you get into it. So as you can see, the whole idea is that we want this routine to be pretty fast because we're doing it in fencing class. We don't want to spend all day stretching. We want to get to fencing. Okay, we're going to do our last set here, 1 on each side. And sometimes my knee actually taps the ground. That's okay, as long as I don't jam it in there and hurt myself. Number 6, we're going to do lateral lunges. So just how like in the last video, my feet stayed parallel. I didn't make fencing lunge. These lateral lunges, my feet also stay parallel when I go out to the side. So they're not doing a fencing lunge, still feet parallel. Okay, so it's a lateral lunge with a heel tuck. It's going to stretch our piriformis as well as the inside of our leg. So 5 per side. If I'm lunging to the right, reaching out, knee down, and then drive, tuck the heel. I like to do all of them on the same side. Works really well if you're in my office or another small space. Whoops. This is also good for balance, just like the prior exercise. And here's my 5th one. Okay, gonna go to the other side and get these guys. You definitely feel some stretching in your groin muscles here. That's good. Remember, don't hurt yourself. If I need to stretch less, I just make a smaller lunge. And as long as I feel some stretching with both the lunge motion and the heel tuck, I know I'm doing it right. Last one, I think. If you get a bonus one, no big deal. If you do less than you're supposed to, you're in trouble, or you should feel in trouble with yourself. Okay, the last couple here, we're in the last third of the set. 3 more to go. We're going to do straight leg kicks, and this is a 3-part motion. If I'm doing with my left leg, I'm going to go kick slightly forward, kick slightly back, and then kick straight forward as high as I can. I'm also going to reach out and try and kick my hand now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You're going to notice over time you can kick higher, and that means you're making progress. Last for this side. Small, small, big. Small, small, big. Front, back, front. Make sure you switch to your other hand. I forgot to do that. And last one. Great. 2 more to go. These ones we're going to call fencing alligator opens, and this is actually going to stretch your fencing lunge. And it's the last lower body stretch that we do. So you're going to go down into a fencing lunge. Don't do too aggressively, obviously, because this is a stretch. I'm going to place, if I'm doing a right-handed lunge with my right foot forward, my right hand goes next to my right foot, and then my left hand next to my right hand. So it's hand, hand, foot. Now I'm just going to reach up and open and come back down. I'm going to do 4 more of these. If you want, you can alternate. That's fine. Now that I've done all of these on this side, right foot back, left foot comes up, and then my right foot goes back into that fencing lunge position. And I'm going to adjust so you can see from this front here and up. And I've got 4, then 3, then 2. Try and open as wide as you can. 1. Okay. Last one we're going to do are called shoulder drives. You're going to do 5 or 10 in each direction. You can do these kneeling, sitting, standing, whatever you'd like to do. I'm going to kneel because more in the center of the camera. If I want to go 1, so you're going to have to do both, so choose whichever one you want to do first. It's no big deal. Start with your arms in front of you like a bar, then pinch your shoulder blades back behind you. While keeping your shoulder blades pinched, our elbows touch, and then drive down over our face. So we're gonna do 4 more. Make sure you really pinch in the back. Helps loosen everything up and build strength. I wish I had done more of these when I was training. Might have helped prevent shoulder injuries I have now. Okay, I've done all of these. Now I'm gonna go the other way. And with this, I wanna keep my elbows together as long as possible. And then up, make sure I end at that pinched shoulder blade position. Come back. Up, out, and come back. The last 3 I'm gonna show you from the side. Up, out, and back. I've got 2 more, and then that's gonna be the end of our stretching routine. Okay,